Okay, hello my friends, it is John here, and we're going to wait until we see somebody come in. Once again, I did not, take my seatbelt off. I did not give notice, so we're going to see if anyone stops by here. But I will say this now, because I know last time the majority of the people that watched this video were on the rebroadcast. So I just want to thank you for tuning in, for everyone that tuned in. And yeah, anyone that's catching this, welcome. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I would be honored to see you again. I don't know where you are, but here in Maryland, it's very hot. So I have my car running here for a little bit with the AC. Okay, someone is here. Welcome, and feel free to say hello on the chat. I always notice when people go live, it kind of causes one to feel a little better knowing that, oh, okay, there we go. Hello from my friend in Alaska. Welcome. Yeah, so if you haven't seen me, my name's John, and yeah, in the future there'll be times that I'll schedule. I just did a quick post on the community page, but again, because most people will watch this on the rebroadcast, I'm just going to go ahead and let's see, there's a way to adjust lighting and so forth. I don't know, maybe that'll be better, but well, in any case, yeah, bear with if the lighting is a little odd. So, widen the net, that's the title. The phrase has come to me several times, and scripture is going to be Mark 16:15. I might paraphrase, but where Jesus said, go into all the world and preach the gospel, I think, to every living creature. And yeah, so the topic has just been coming to me, and I just want to encourage everyone to just kind of keep their eyes open, their ears alert for any opportunity. We all have our little circle of, whether it's a social circle of influence, but you don't know when a situation can come up. Something I wanted to mention is an illustration. This is kind of funny because I've never done a video like this. If you search the channel page, you see I have a lot of, I don't know if it's 160 or 70 videos. But not the last, 2 shorts ago, this was so bizarre. This was a woman walking her pig. And what I ended up throwing into the video was the phrase, sometimes God just wants you to smile and to laugh. And it was so bizarre that when I had seen it, because I was driving, I just had to put that in there. And I'll be honest, I debated on whether or not to use that for a short video, and I decided to, really for 2 reasons. Number one, because sometimes again, you just need to laugh a little bit, smile, and I thought it was just so unusual. But also with the idea of widening the net, because just like everybody needs the Lord, and let's say in the car listening to music, I wonder what % of people listen to contemporary Christian, but when you, for example, find the Lord in a regular rock and roll song, like how about Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer? I mean, that's just off the top of my head. So I thought, you never know, if I picked up 10 subscribers as an example with that pig video, and even this is what I said to my best friend. I told her, even if 8 of them dropped, the other 2, they might, they're ideally going to get some spiritual food, because I'm going to do my best to share with you what the Lord shares. So that's just an example. And the other thing that caused me to really want to do this video, and some of you have heard this, some of you may not have. It's a beautiful little story. I actually searched it on the internet, and sure enough, it's there. That they listed the woman who wrote it. But if you're not familiar with it, it's kind of I searched like the boy throwing the starfish, and I forget the exact words, but there's a little story that I can probably tell you here, and less than 2 minutes, maybe a minute. So, because this is very relevant, and it's beautiful. So there's a boy in the beach, okay, and there's an older man, and from a distance he sees that he's throwing something into the ocean. He doesn't know what, and it turns out the beach is full, like miles of beach, starfish. And eventually he catches up to the boy there and says hello. And again, I'm just, this isn't the exact story by any means, but the main part is that he basically, tells the boy, what you're doing, it really won't matter, because there's just thousands of these things. And, because the boy had mentioned that, that they need to go back in the ocean before the hot sun comes up. I guess it would kill them. I don't know anything about starfish. But when the man makes the statement to basically discourage him, because saying it won't make a difference, the boy had one in his hand, I guess. He threw it in, and you know what he said? And this is so profound. He said, it made a difference to that one. So, that one got saved, So, we can't fix the whole world like this, but one person at a time. So it really made me think. I think God wants, I would have to believe it was a God-inspired story. But it's like in your world, if there's one person, if there's just one person that where you widen the net and you talk to somebody, maybe you saw somebody that was down and just found a way to bring up the gospel, just something encouraging, bringing the Lord in the conversation. I mean, it can make a difference, and this is what we're called to do. And if somebody's not used to doing that, it could be odd at first, but think outside the box, try to be creative. That's what I wanted to do when I posted the funny video, because there were a couple comments from people that I don't recall seeing comment before, so I don't know for sure, but I'd like to say maybe I picked up a subscriber or two that will get some some spiritual food that they weren't getting, because that's the idea. So yeah, that's this is kind of a short message. So just, even if you're in a season where you feel like God's still building you up and working on you and teaching you and pruning you and testing you and all these things, you never know. And like any video, every message isn't necessarily for everyone. Like, in other words, for some people, something would be more relevant. Imagine if somebody watches this video and a similar phrase about widening the net or that principle came to them recently, and then they're going to feel like this is a confirmation. But while some things are very, very fine-tuned into something specific, in one regard, this video really is for everyone, because Jesus and the Father, they would be happy to see everybody preaching the gospel in their own little way, sharing the good news about the Lord. So yeah, so that's it. I hope that can be a blessing to someone here today, and then the fruit of it would be that it would be a blessing to someone else. So when the opportunity arises, widen the net. And I said this before. Imagine you're leaving your house for the day and you have a lot of errands, and you say, Lord, if there's anyone I can help today, anyone whose life I can make a difference in, let me know. Yeah, God bless you too. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in, and for all of you catching the rebroadcast. Yeah, I'm sorry there was almost no notice, and hopefully I'll get better with that, but it was just grabbing me. I just felt like I was loaded with this in my spirit, and I had to get it out, so I know many of you will see it in the rebroadcast. Okay, be blessed, and God willing, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.